The first thing you should do anytime you get your paper is write your name and your class code. Your class code starts with a K because you're in kindergarten, and then it is your teacher's letter of her name. So to make a K, I'm going to draw a line, and then I'm going to, from the middle, I'm going to make kind of like a mouth shape. So I'll make a line from the middle going up, and then a line from that same spot going down a little bit. See how that could be a mouth? You could have teeth like right there. Okay, K, and then whatever other letter I tell you. Then flip your paper over. We are going to make a picture that is a landscape style. So it's going to lay in front of you this way instead of tall, like this. See how it's taller than it is wide? Here, it's wider than it is tall. So make sure you have your paper this way. I'll help you figure that out if you're having trouble too. Okay, so we're drawing a fish. How we're going to start is in the very middle of your paper, you're going to draw a circle. Not too big, not too small. Big enough that we can still add fins, but it's smack dab in the middle there. Make sure when you draw, you are drawing lightly so that you can erase better. All right, when you draw your circle, draw slowly to make sure those lines match up. Then we will add lips. So at the front of my fish, I'm going to kind of make a U going up. Kind of looks like a nose. And then down. Okay, now we need an eyeball for this fish, so I'm going to draw a big circle here. Not as big as the body, obviously. And then a smaller circle inside. And then maybe even a smaller circle that I can color in later. All right, let's make sure you can see this better. I'm going to get a little closer there. Okay, so we've got air. Right now it's just a circle with an eyeball. We need fins and a tail. So I'm going to add the tail, and from the back here, I'm going to kind of draw a U. So I'm going to start up here, going to have it touch there. See how it kind of looks like a U? A big old U, or a C actually. And then I'm going to make a smaller version of it. So it kind of looks like a sliver of the moon or a banana. See that? Okay, now we need fins. So these fins are I'm going to put fins up top and on the bottom. So it'll kind of be a triangle shape. So I'm going to go up like a point and back. Because remember, it's swimming through the water. So the water's pushing all of its fins this way. So fin going back. And then on this side, on the bottom. And I'm going to make the bottom a little bit smaller. Okay. Then just for some details, I'm going to add a little stripe down the middle. And then he does need another fin on the side. So out of this stripe, I'm going to draw up, around, down, and then back to that stripe. And we've got a little fish. Now you can add fun stuff like the details. So I actually want to make my tail a little bit bigger, so I'm going to come back in here and add a line like that. And then I'm going to add some stripes to it. You may add whatever kind of details you want to yours. Maybe you want to add polka dots. Maybe you want to add your favorite shapes. Maybe you want to add fins, or not fins, scales. I'm actually going to add some wiggly lines here. They're going to kind of be like scales for the fish. When I'm drawing these wiggly lines, notice how they're going behind that fin, because that fin needs to be able to flap. So it's on top of the scales. Does that kind of make sense? I hope so. Okay, let's see. I'm going to add a little line here and one there, because I want them kind of to match. They don't need to be perfect though. Maybe I'll add some stripes up top here and then down here to kind of match that too. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Ooh, and maybe I'll add another little stripe right there and there. All right, I really like my little fishy. Now I get to color it. You know what this fish needs? When fish are in the water, they sometimes blow bubbles. And I've got plenty of room right here to add some bubbles. So when you draw bubbles, they're just little circles and they come from coming from his mouth and going up to the top and off the page. So I would draw some different size bubbles. Some are small, some are big, medium. You even could have one going off the page if you wanted. Ooh, that would be fun. All right. Have fun drawing.